Dick Van Dyke Show. Starring Dick Van Dyke. Rosemary, Maury Amsterdam, Larry Matthews, and Mary Tyler Moore.
Hello, Dick Van Dyke Show friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is KJ Ricardo. Today's episode is a biography and tribute for Jerry Paris. This Wednesday, July 25th, is the anniversary of Jerry Paris's birthday, and so I'm going to be discussing his biography. And so we know who Jerry Paris is. He plays Jerry Helper on the Dick Van Dyke Show. He's the lovable next door neighbor of Rob and Laura Petrie. He's married to Millie. He's a great character, but let's get into Jerry Paris's biography. He was born on July 25th, 1925 in San Francisco, California as William Gerald Paris, nicknamed Jerry, and he passed away on March 31st, 1986. He served in the United States Navy during World War II. After the war, he attended New York University and the Actors Studio in New York. After graduating, he moved to Los Angeles. He attended UCLA and also studied acting at the Actors Lab in Hollywood. So he was a very serious actor, very classically trained, so he knew everything about acting. His film career started in the 50s when he appeared in some major films, including The Caine Mutiny, as well as Marty and many others. With his TV career, he appeared on the first season of The Untouchables as a recurring role, but he is best remembered as playing Jerry Helper on the Dick Van Dyke Show. I personally really love Jerry. I think he's a great character. He is Millie's husband. He's also Rob's best friend. They are great together. He's a jokester, but he's also a really good friend and neighbor. So even though he likes to joke around and he's very comedic, he's a great friend. During the second season, Jerry Paris began directing episodes of Dick Van Dyke, and he eventually became a regular director. He found it more fascinating seeing the development of a TV show from the director's point of view, and so he wanted to step into that role. He won an Emmy Award for the 1963-64 season as Outstanding Directorial Achievement. From then on, he devoted his career to directing TV shows. He directed many TV shows, including The Partridge Family, as well as Here's Lucy, the very iconic episode featuring Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. This is a classic episode of Here's Lucy, and Jerry Paris directed that, as well as Happy Days. He was the main director. He directed 234 episodes of the show's 255 episodes. So that's amazing. Similar to Alfred Hitchcock, Jerry Paris actually appeared uncredited in at least one episode of every season of Happy Days. Jerry also directed episodes of other TV shows, including Laverne and Shirley, as well as The Odd Couple. He directed that film. The Mary Tyler Moore Show, The Ted Knight Show, a spinoff of that, and Blansky's Beauties. Overall, he is credited with directing 57 TV shows, and he was an actor in 105 titles. And so he had a very successful career. Looking at his personal life a little bit, in 1954, he married Ruth Benjamin, and they had 3 children together, and they were married until she passed away in 1980. On March 18, 1986, Jerry was hospitalized when the doctors discovered that he had a brain tumor. He underwent 2 surgeries, but the doctors were unable to remove the tumor. And so he was hospitalized until his death on March 31st, 1986, and he was 60 years old. So he died fairly young. And that's it. That's really his biography. He had a really nice career in movies and television, but primarily television. And when he passed away, a lot of news reporters and many other actors credited Jerry Paris for being one of the best sitcom directors in TV history. And I would definitely agree with that. While he was an actor, he is primarily more well known as a director, and he made a lot of the episodes of Dick Van Dyke as well as Happy Days, and so we have to give him credit for that. And I think a lot of people don't really know that much about Jerry Paris, and so I hope that this biography and tribute video at least introduced you to a little bit more about his career and how well diverse he really was and classically trained, and how he had a strong passion for comedy. Let me know what you learned in this video. What was your favorite fact about Jerry Paris? Let me know in a comment and I'll be happy to read that. That's it for this week. I will see you guys next time with another video. And remember to always laugh often.